Would you like to allow me?
Sorry, I couldn't. One sec. Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, 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 ma'am. Can I? Would you like to allow me? Can I record this? Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Oh, yeah, I've just started recording.
Okay, ma'am. Good evening, ma'am. How are you doing?
I'm very well, thanks, Tauqueer. So is it Tauqueer? Am I pronouncing your name correctly?
It is good. It is good. You are
Yeah.
saying absolutely right. It's
Okay.
Tauqueer.
Right. Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I'm well.
yes,
How are
first of
you?
all,
How are you?
okay, thank you for asking, ma'am. I'm also quite fantastic by the grace of Almighty God.
Yes. Good.
So,
So,
first of all, I would like to thank you, ma'am, for accepted my request and giving me this, wonderful opportunities and accepted my request. So,
oh,
it's
that's
my
nothing.
privilege to having a conversation with you right now. And I'm looking forward to have a conversation with you last 10 and 20 days ago.
Oh,
10 and
really?
20 days. Yeah,
Oh,
because,
the
when I
pleasure is
watched
all mine.
your first video, when I watched your first videos, at that time, I inspired from him. And at that time, I have decided, inshallah, I will have a conversation with you once a day. Whatever I'll get chance, whatever I'll get, opportunities. So I'll have a conversation with you once a day. So finally, we have connected right now. So it's my privilege and delighted to meet you. It's my privilege to having a conversation with you, ma'am.
Oh, that's my pleasure. And then if you watched me like 20 days ago, why did you get in touch with me before? Why did you take so long?
Yes, ma'am. I learned so many things from your videos. So that's the reason I have decided I want, I have a conversation with you once
No,
a day.
I'm asking why did it take so long to get in touch with me? Why didn't you connect
Oh,
earlier?
yeah, because I didn't have knowledge. How can I connect with you? And I didn't have your Skype ID. So when I watched your
Oh,
videos
okay. Yeah.
with Chandan Lahiri, I think. So I asked them and I request them, brother, I want to have a conversation with her because I'm very fond of to have a conversation with her and I like the way whatever they speak in English, whatever they express in English, whatever they reveal in English. So he sent me and finally we have connected right now.
Oh, I'm so glad that you connected. Managed to find how to get in touch with me because yeah, I know my Skype. I have the Skype profile on my YouTube the about me, but yeah, I think that was a different one. It wasn't working, so I updated it only like a week ago or so. Actually, it's only that last week that I started having all these conversations actively. Yeah, I now know why you were not able to find me. I'm so glad that you got in touch, and it is possible now that we connect. We made it possible.
Thank you,
Thanks,
ma'am. Thank you,
Tauqueer.
ma'am.
And would you like to
You're welcome,
introduce
ma'am.
yourself?
Of course, I'm very fond of to introduce myself, whatever I interact with, stand-up people, YouTuber, speaker like you. So I'm very fond of to, introduce myself. And also we are meeting for first time on this application. So we should introduce ourselves. So first of all, I would like to introduce myself. Then I will, know about you. So as you know that this is me Tauqueer. I hail from Bihar, India. But nowadays I'm residing in Africa. I have completed my
Africa.
graduation. Yes, nowadays I'm residing in Africa.
Oh, which part of
And
Africa?
yeah, yeah, of course. Nowadays I'm residing, Kinshasa is the capital of Congo. So Kinshasa is the segment of African continent.
Uh-huh. Okay, brilliant.
And yeah, and if I talk about my hobbies, so my hobbies are playing cricket and learning English. And I fond of to watch conversation videos, listen podcast, and talk with YouTuber speaker like you. And
Yeah.
yeah, that's all about me. And thank you for listening carefully.
Okay, let me give me a sec. Let me just check because you pinged me your YouTube channel as well. You have a YouTube channel, right?
Yeah, yeah. I sorry for I forget it. I would like to talk about my YouTube channel. So I have recently started my YouTube channel. My
Yeah.
YouTube channel name is English with Tauqueer, where I upload conversation videos, English content. And when I started my learning this language, at that time, I used to upload solo video because at that time
Yeah.
I didn't have knowledge how to interact with people. and how to make conversation videos. So that's the reason at that time, I used to make only, solo videos. But nowadays
Yeah.
I'm uploading, conversation videos on my YouTube channel, and I'm getting confidence. I'm getting, encouragement from people, YouTuber. So it's my privilege
Yeah, I'm just looking
to,
at your
yeah,
channel,
having here.
and yeah, I can see your channel. You only started 3 months ago, right? And I just
Yes,
subscribed
ma'am.
to your channel. Yeah, I just subscribed.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for your encouragement.
Yeah, no
So I'm very
problem.
curious to know about you. Could you please,
Yeah,
ma'am?
sure. Yeah, so I'm kind of tired of introducing myself because, as I told you that I'm doing like 5 or 6 calls today. So, yeah, I've been doing this introduction all morning. So I'm Shaila, and I live in England. I'm originally from Kerala, India. I live with my family, my husband and my 12-year-old son. I did my master's in computer science, and in terms of in terms of a day job, I work for an IT organization. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Uh,
Oh, wow, ma'am, that sounded really incredible and captivating. You have a captivating voice, whatever you speak in English. And I would like to know, and I would like to know about you, ma'am, and who inspired you and who motivated you. So, why did you start your YouTube channel, and why you are, nowadays you are making videos and you are uploading videos on on your YouTube channel?
yeah,
I
because
want to know about.
of course, yeah, it's just like a passion. As I said, that all week I work for I work in IT, so it's only the weekends that I do this, especially on Saturday, because I've got, like as I told you, I've got like 5 or 6 calls or more than that today, back to back, literally. So when I do that, when I do like 6 or 7 calls, I have videos for every day the coming week. So it's just a passion that but I I get to speak to people, especially living, as you can relate very well, I think, because you're living away from India, right? And speaking to you're from India, right?
Yes, I'm from India, Bihar. Have
Oh,
you ever
yes,
been
sorry, my
Bihar?
apologies. I forgot that. Yeah, from Bihar. So you obviously would love to speak to your people from your country. And yeah, that's one reason I get to speak to different people. It helps with molding your personality, enhancing your personality. Um, you never feel bored. Like if you feel bored, you just come here and then get a video recorded. It's someone. It's really nice, isn't it? That's one reason, and another one is that when I create videos, I learn something along the way. Creating the video, I learn a new word, a phrase, or an idiom, or whatever. When I create a video, I'm also learning uh, along the way. So that's the reason why. And it's there on it. You don't have to pay for it. It's free. It's just all you pay for is your
It's free.
internet.
Yes, ma'am.
Internet, yeah. So I thought, like, why not make better use of internet by doing something productive? Yeah, that's the reason I'm doing this. And I thought, yeah, when I thought about creating a YouTube channel, um, I thought, yeah, why not do something that I can do all my life? If it is something like this, I can keep doing it until I get tired. I can do this even through my retirement. Doesn't
Yes.
the age isn't a barrier when it comes to uh, running this kind of a channel. So that's the reason I thought, yeah, it is the right time for me to, because I'm in my mid age now, midlife. So I thought, why not start this now, and I can keep doing it. Yeah.
Wow, man, that sounded really incredible, the way you express your thought. And you are doing absolutely right. And you are inspiration for everyone who are wants to enhance their communication skills and aptitude. And nowadays, most of the people, started their journey because, English is essential for everyone nowadays.
Yes, yes,
So
because
if
you
you
can.
go everywhere in the world, yes, if you go everywhere in the world, so you have to communicate with in English. How can
Yes.
you learn, another country language? You have to communicate. If you have English knowledge, so you can interact with easily. But you haven't English knowledge, so how can you interact with them? How can you express your thought? Whatever you have a query, question.
Oh, I lost your audio. Can you say something?
1 second, 1 second,
Yes, yes.
1 second. I'm having a call. That's why I'm
All
getting
right.
it.
Okay, that's why. Okay. So, do you miss
It's
your
okay, ma'am.
family?
It's okay.
Yes, it is okay. Yeah. Do you miss your family living away from Bihar?
Sometimes, sometimes whatever I get solitude, so that's I miss my family.
Yeah.
But if I talk about openly, so I don't openly miss my family because I'm living in with which people they are from India,
Oh,
so I
really?
don't miss openly miss my family.
That's
Yes,
great. And also, this because you have just started this channel, also you get to speak to different people. That is a way you said you don't feel lonely then. It is a nice way
yes.
to be in touch with people. Yeah, I think you're doing great from that perspective. Yes. And do you like it?
But
Do you like?
nowadays, yeah, please, man, go ahead.
Do you like to travel? Do you because you live? I guess you like to travel. That's where you are exploring different. You move to another country, which obviously you would be liking traveling, right? You like traveling.
Yes, I don't like, travel, oftenly. Whatever I get chance, whatever, I acquire opportunities. So at that time, I go for travel.
Oh, okay. Right. How is that in Africa? Congo, you said, right? It
Yes,
is
yes,
beautiful
yes.
there, isn't it? It's nature-wise, it is nice, isn't it? Is it? Do you live in a
I,
city or what kind of place do you live in?
I'm living in, capital. The
Capital.
name
Is it
is,
city?
Kinshasa.
Is it
Kinshasa
city?
is the capital of Congo. It is a city.
Mhm. How is the nature there? I mean, like, is it very urban? Do you see greenery?
If I talk about our here nature, weather, and atmosphere, culture, so it is quite different compared to India and another country. It is quite
Uh,
different. I can't compare to India and Kinshasa.
and is it hot? Is it warm there? It is warm, isn't it?
Yes, and if I talk about the weather, so over here, there are two weather
Mhm.
in 12 months. With rainy season and summer season. So nowadays the weather is going on the rainy season.
Rainy, no winter, like no cold winter, yeah.
No, no winter, no another season. Only two season we all are getting, summer season and rainy season.
And how about the food? Do you get to eat Indian food there or?
Yeah, if I talk about, so we all are so lucky because our company provide to all us Indian food, Indian vegetable, Indian fruits. So we all are so lucky. I don't miss Indian food, Indian fruits, Indian vegetable, Indian
Yeah.
anything, any stuff.
And you
We
don't
all are
have
so
to cook.
lucky.
You don't have to cook for yourself, right? You get
No, I don't
served.
have to cook.
Oh, that's best.
Each and everything provide to all us,
Oh,
our
that's really
company.
nice.
We all are so lucky.
Yes,
And
yes, it is.
I would like to know what you, ma'am. I want to know that because you are good at English and you speak quite incredible and amazing. So being a YouTuber, being a English content creator, so being good at English, so what would you like to suggest me based on it, and where should I work to enhance my communication skills and to enrich my communication skills? Because I want to speak spontaneous, I want to speak articulate, I want to speak intonation and rhythm. Whatever I speak in English, whatever inculcate in my mind, any stuff, anything, any topic. So I want to know about you. Could you please suggest me, ma'am? Because I want to become a fluent speaker. I want to see my bright future once a day. I want to get success.
Yeah. So I wonder, yeah. So for example, if it's okay for me to correct you now, is that okay? Yeah.
Okay, ma'am.
So
You can.
yeah, I think you need to correct the basic grammatical errors. That's something that you need to work on, maybe. Maybe I can help you with that. If you want to do it on a separate session, I can do it, without having it recorded. I can help you with that. So for example, like you just said that, I want to get succeed. Yeah, you just said I
I
want to
want to
get.
get success.
Oh, get said success. Oh,
Success.
sorry, my bad. Yeah, so I heard it wrong. Yeah, so yeah, so I think, yeah, you're speaking okay then, because I didn't really pick up any. I have to listen to this again to see if you did really make any mistakes. But if you do, how good is your basic grammar knowledge? How did you learn? Tell me about it first. How did you?
Oh,
Yeah, whatever you are
thank you
speaking,
for.
okay now. But how did
Thank
you
you.
get to that level? How did you get to that level?
Okay. Thank you for commendable and thank you for your kind words and thank you for encouragement because I don't get really confident whatever I speak in English. I'm considering nowadays beginner because nowadays I'm starting my journey to enhance my communication skills and aptitude. And if I talk about when I started my learning this language, so I have been learning this language since 4 and 5 months approximately.
Really?
Yes,
Oh, so
yes.
when did you move to Africa?
I came to here last year, December 2023. So just I have completed 1 year.
Okay, did you struggle then? Because obviously you can't use it. Where you speak? Did you speak Hindi then when you were in Bihar?
Yes.
You speak
No,
Hindi.
yeah. If I talk about Bihar in India,
You
earlier I
speak
was
both
to,
Bihari. Bihari is a language,
yes,
isn't it? Bihari and Hindi. You speak Bihari and Hindi, and now English. Yeah.
yes. I
And
can speak 4 and 5 languages easily.
really, which are the other languages that
Yes,
you?
ma'am.
Which are the other
The first
languages?
one, where I bought and brought in my, regional
Yeah.
area. And the second one, Hindi language. The third one, Bhojpuri language.
Bhoj.
And the fourth one,
Oh,
some,
right. So I'm sorry because I thought Bihari, there is no language called Bihari. Is there a language called Bihari
yes,
language? No,
no.
it's Bhojpuri. It's Bhojpuri, yeah.
Yes, because no, Bhojpuri, all people are not speak Bhojpuri language. It is a another state in another country people are speak. But if I talk about in my district, so they are speak Mathli language.
What is
Do
that?
you know about Mathli language? Mathli
No,
language. You
no,
don't know
no.
about that. But if I talk about my regional area, so I know we have our own language, all accent, which
Right.
we all are speaking.
Oh, so you
You don't know
know how
whatever I
so many
speak in
languages.
our original language, so it is quite difficult. And
Yeah.
nowadays I'm working on English. It is my desire and aspiration. I want to become a fluent speaker. So that's the reason I will start my journey. So if I talk about why I learned this language and how did I command on English, because when I started learning this language at that time, I was totally immersed in learning this language because I want to become a fluent speaker and I wanted to speak in English anyhow because it was my desire and aspiration. So at that time, I saw one people, he had a good at English and he speak quite incredible, spontaneous, whatever he speak in English. So I inspired from him. And at that time, I used to imagine about that. I used to envision about that. If he can speak in English, if he can narrate their thought, so why not? I can speak in English. I can express my thought. I can learn this language. I can become a fluent speaker. So that's the reason I have started my journey learning this language. And at that time, I used to do practice on audio calling application. Each and every
Mm.
day, 1 hour, 1.5 hour, 2 hours, at least 3 hours each and every day because it was my routine, it was my you can say it was my routine.
Yes.
I used to do practice each and every day after my office. And after that, I have started on video calling application. Why I started video calling? Because whatever I talk with on audio calling, at that time, I was totally confident in English. I can narrate my thought easily. I can express my thought in English. Because if you do on audio calling, so on audio calling, no one see you and no one judge you. Whatever you speak in English, and no one see you your facial expression, no one see you your body language, your gesture. But if you interact with video calling, so the people see you, your facial expression, your gesture, your body language, whatever you speak in English. So that's the reason I have started my journey on body video calling application. It was a episode in application. I think you might have heard about.
What is it called?
On
Sorry.
that application, episode and application,
No.
episode and application.
No, I haven't heard of
On
it.
that, yeah, on that application, there are 150 countries people are available. So I used to do practice each and every day on that
And you
application,
had to pay for it.
one
You
and a
had to
half
pay
hour.
for it. Did you have to
It
pay
is
for it?
it is a free. It is a free. It was a free.
Free.
You
Oh
can use
wow.
this application. Yeah, it is a free. We can get only 7 minutes.
Right. Okay.
So we can interact with you. Can do conversation, do practice each and every day 4 and 5 session. You can get easily. It is
Okay.
only 7 minutes. And after that, I have started my journey on this application. So
Mhm.
I have been using this application over the last 1 month approximately.
Right.
So nowadays I'm
Okay. Let
regular
me
on
be
this
honest.
application.
Yeah.
Yeah, please, man.
No,
Please
Tauqueer,
go ahead.
because you said, I was just listening very, closely, carefully to what you were saying. I couldn't really pick up any grammatical errors. But the thing that is standing out is actually your um, the mother tongue influence, MTI. That's why. Otherwise, if you get rid of that, you're speaking so good. Really, it is that you
Thank
have
you,
that
man.
Bihari,
Thank
yeah, you
you.
have that Bihari accent coming, yeah. But what for to fix that, what you have to do is you have to do shadowing, yeah. So just as they say, shadowing, like you play the audio. You don't really have to speak like American or British accent. Even some neutral. If you listen to Shashi Tharoor, he speaks really good. Like he has a neutral accent, and but you can, if you listen to people like them, you don't really have to sound like fake American or British accent. Somebody like who has neutral accent, then you can get rid of this mother tongue influence. And if you fix that, I think you speak really well. You speak really well, yeah.
Thank you,
Because
man.
I
Thank you
when
for
I
your
when I
comfort, man.
listened, I couldn't really pick up any many grammatical errors. So I'm impressed that have I think you speak English there, right, in Africa, or you speak to your colleagues in Hindi. How do you communicate?
No, I have to communicate with supplier from various sub country like
English.
China, Dubai,
No
Belgium,
wonder
and
you have
Europe.
improved
We
so
speak in
well.
English.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
I
why.
think I can see where that improvement is coming from, because you are speaking to, practice is what makes you perfect. Some people don't agree to it, but I can see that you have definitely improved your language skills through communicating with other people, and you can, if you fix, so if you try shadowing, because you are articulating it well. You have a good, like I'd say, like collection of vocabulary. You're using them. You don't to communicate, to speak fluently. I don't think you need fancy words. You can still
Okay.
use basic words, but if you can speak fluently, that's what matters, and no grammatical errors. That's what is important, because the other person, if he whatever you're conveying, if they need to catch it correctly, then the grammar has to be correct,
Yeah.
because whether you're speaking about present or past or future, you need to. So those basic things, plus if you can get rid of this mother tongue influence, then I think you will be perfect. So try the shadowing. Yeah. So when you say shadowing, you have to copy what they are saying. So some of these ways basic. So when you said success, I heard succeed. So those
Okay.
words you have to copy and say exactly how they say. So I think that's what you need to work on, from what I understood. Listening to you, you will be fine then. Yeah. And yeah, feel
Okay.
free to get in touch with me anytime you want to speak to me. Um, yeah, I think you are doing already great in terms of your you spoke non-stop. You were just speaking away. Did you realize
It is
that?
my problem. It is my problem, man.
No,
Whatever
but
I speak in English.
no, but you weren't using fillers or anything. You were just, it was really flowing. It's just like a free flow. You were in fumbling, you were in rambling, you were you each and every word when I like you didn't repeat or you know you just so I don't think that you were even though you were chatting away you weren't repeating or you weren't breaking in between. So I think you are yeah you have improved really well if you are saying that you weren't a good speaker before. So just keep working on it and then if you have any doubts or anything related um, I'll also again listen to our conversation, yeah, this conversation and see if I pick up any grammatical errors, then I will tell you how to correct it. I'll ping you.
Of course, of course.
Yeah, and then we
I'll
can
wait it
connect
for you,
again.
ma'am. I'll wait for you, ma'am. And it was my desire, ma'am. It was my desire. I speak in English, but nowadays I'm speaking English. It's proud of myself, and nowadays I'm, utterly indulged in to enhance my communication skills. How can how can to enhance my communication skills easily, exponentially? Because I do practice each and every day 1 hour, 1.5 hour, and I'm very fond of to watch conversation videos. Good, what they have good at English, what they are good at, speaking English.
Yeah,
So nowadays I'm following them. They are good at good
yeah,
speaker, fluent speaker nowadays, and I'm very fond of to watch conversation videos. So that's the reason I'm speaking English, exponentially and with fluency. So
yeah.
it is my conceal.
Yes, yes. I can see that you have used a lot of fancy words like exponentially, and yeah. So I know that you're very good at grasping things, and you if you want me to correct one thing that you said that fond of to watch, yeah.
Fond of.
So when you use
Okay.
fond of, you have to say fond of watching, not to watch. Or you can say
Okay.
I love to watch. But if you're using fond of, you have to say fond of watching. That you need to use that gerund. It's the ing, yeah, watching, not to watch, but
Fond of.
watching.
Okay.
Yeah, so those kind of mistakes, if I pick up any, I'll ping you. Yeah, but you're doing brilliant. I that you I can see that you're very good grasping skills. That's the reason why you have picked up a lot of vocabulary and just keep doing what you're doing. And I'll pick up any grammatical errors. That's the basic thing. If you work on, if you fix that, plus your mother tongue influence, you will be brilliant. Yes, you're already brilliant. I think from where you started. But yeah. So yeah, thanks.
Thank you,
It was
ma'am.
really nice
Glad to hear.
talking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
please.
yeah, you can upload this video as well. I will also upload it. But yeah, feel free to upload anytime. I may not be doing it today or yeah, doesn't matter. I know to me, it's not like about views or like if and we can connect again anytime. You just ping me. Yeah.
Yes, I'm going to upload this video, very soon.
Okay. And
Because
send me a picture of yours, and I will send my picture as well. Okay.
of course, ma'am. And I think it was a nice conversation video, and it was enthralling conversation videos. I did enjoy in this video, in this conversation video. So it's my privilege to having a conversation with you. And maybe this video would be productive for those who are wants to enhance their communication skills and aptitude. So yeah, that's all about you, ma'am. And delighted to meet you. It's my privilege having a
So,
conversation with you.
thanks, Tauqueer. Have a lovely rest of the weekend. We'll see you again. Take care.
Thank you. Welcome. Okay, ma'am. Bye.
Okay. Bye. Bye.